Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, in terms of how many bosses, yeah, bosses to weapon in Bloodborne. We're talking like 5 bosses to get your weapon. And Dark Souls 3 is the easier game, so the gimmick is less bad. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense too. The hat that messengers are oddly fond of. Oh, yeah, I need
I
that
do
hat.
like the messenger time.
Yeah, when Ben got the 2 week 2 week free rental for PS Plus to play with his friend, and because we were basically mulling over if we wanted to commit,
Right.
and and we first saw the messengers. Or I think they're specters, where messengers are where people died, and some of them were wearing hats, and I was like, oh, does this mean that they wear the hat of whatever killed them wore because they're wearing like the same church hats as the guys? Because it was early in the cathedral when I saw that. Uh, I didn't watch too much of them playing, but we saw that. And it turns out no, they just have a hat, and that's it.
That said, it was pretty neat because my character, I've made the most dapper chap you have ever seen. So yeah, you had a guy with a top hat and the threaded cane, casually sitting down with the messengers that also have top hats.
Right.
Y'all don't even know how dapper that was.
So back out to the bottom, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. And there should be. Oh, I wonder if I can punch the guy from here. No.
You know, but you can backstab him.
Oh.
Not by dropping down.
Oh, there he is. Oh, if I actually go down the stairs,
Yes,
I
if
can
you
backstab
actually
him.
go down the stairs, you can backstab. If you approach him from the back, you can backstab.
What madness is this? They tells me holding a flame in my hand is probably also not the best way to avoid drawing attention. Oh, hey. These guys are like impossible to backstab. Yeah, they're really perceptive. They probably smell you coming. Yeah, when they do that little loop, I guess loop at you. This doesn't have to reach the axe, does. Make it a bit harder to rally. Another shard, though. Okay. So is that a fix to drop from the werewolves, the shards?
I think so. It seems like that's what
Oh, okay. Heard that. Where are you from? It's one of those screaming enemies. Oh, hey. Oh, and it rallied a werewolf against me. Oh, I like how I just shake off the hammer hit because it's so hard.
right.
Looks like it does have a shockwave, but the shockwave does less damage. For sure. Yeah, I think you're right. That's a fixed. I guess it makes sense to farm those then.
Right.
Okay, where are you? We're serious.
Look behind you. You're right. 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 Do you feel that smoke?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well played. If I can go around it. I thought I need to. You know what? Better to deal with it first. Oh, hi. Her camera uses a bit more stamina, though. Oh, misjudged that one. I didn't realize she'd be doing the slow approach. There we go. Okay, or not, or not.
I don't think she very easily goes across that smoke threshold.
Right,
Because very obviously she wants to ambush you through it.
right. Once a person starts swinging a giant hammer at you, the element of surprise has been forfeit, but...
Right.
Hey, oh, another glowy. Oh, a stack of 10 bullets and a ramp to what looks like an arena. I'm thinking this is probably... No, this isn't the boss. Okay. This isn't an arena at all. It's a little... Hey, this looks like where we started. A little cemetery thing. Another Bolt Hunter's mark. I do have to approve at how kind of creepy they made the statues. I get to zoom in on one. Yeah, like you just see the eyes, on them. This way. Okay, that looks like probably our arena. Lots of yeah, we have an entire garden of crucified, people on fire. And hello. Oh, we can summon Alfred. Huh. What do you think, chat? Should we summon should we summon Alfred? So an insight on that one. I might as well at least try taking the guy on first myself. Blood. Aha. Let's make sure I'm not getting surrounded here. Nope, just those two. Okay. I do like that flail, even though it's not too threatening. Oh, that actually worked. That's why I'm just finishing it off with the buckshot. Nothing there. Okay. Go summon Alfred, but if we can, summon Robin. And P-Bug wants to see Solo, because P-Bug wants to see blood. And I did promise Schadenfreude in the thread, so it feels only fair. I gotta say too, looking at the Kirk hammer there, how hard do you have to hit somebody to get a hammer covered in blood? Good golly. Okay, a tapping lock on there didn't reveal any enemies, unlike the last one. Oh, but there sure was one there. There we go. Oh, should not have charged that out. I should have just tapped it, though. Oh, it looks like I'm willing to bet that the Kirk hammer has, well, obviously, I mean, there's no betting to it. It clearly does. We just saw it there. But it looks like it's got some hyper armor, which is a neat callback to... Oh, yep, that's clearly a boss. So it's a neat callback to Demon Souls, because only a handful of weapons had hyper armor in that game, and the Great Hammer class was one of them. So we could summon Alfred, that's what that glow is, and nothing else. Alright. I think we can take this boss on solo. Only question is, should I rock the hammer or stick with the axe, the tried and true? I think we're going to go with the hammer. This looks like a beast, so I'm going to get the... We'll see if we can light it on fire. And then if that doesn't work, we'll just try to do visceral attacks. This is a good boss, P-Bug says.
It's an interesting boss.
So you fought this one?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, of course, because this is the area your friend was in. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, other than one move, I am a big fan of this boss.
Does fire do anything?
60 points of damage is alright.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, like, scare it off or anything.
That's kind of what I was wondering about, yeah. Nope. Okay. Ouch. I'm guessing that's the attack you were thinking of.
No.
No.
Not the attack I was thinking of.
Oh dear. Well, that confirms Torch is worthless, so... The flambeau is out, unfortunately, for that fight. It'll help get me there, at least. So, okay. I'm also thinking, too, that since it is a beast-type enemy, that I'm probably better sticking with the sword, because the serrated, I think it's like thrust, slash, or serrated, or whatever, is a better type for dealing with beasts. I think that's what I heard.
It could be.
Of course, they also say fire is good against beasts, and we clearly saw that wasn't true.
Well, it's useful against some kind of beast.
Ah, boss teaches you how to dodge or parry. Do one of those right, and you'll get far. Something tells me we'll need to do both right. Okay, so basically, we do run down, to Goblin Town, down here, oh, and avoid not running all the way.
Yes, not dying is a great idea.
I recommend it. Okay. Then you go through here. Pretty much run all the way down, ignoring everything.
Remember the enemy at the end.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's what that run is. What that drop is for. We just want to run past.
Might be able to get past.
Yep.
Yeah, fair enough.
Then we run past all this stuff. Yeah, this is the way. Yeah, this is one thing I'm really am grateful for, the fact that, oh, this wasn't right, but beast blood pellet. Ouch. Oh, now we're like surrounded. Yep. So if I'd gone the right way, I would have been fine. Is that being said, is that a shortcut too?
I don't know.
Looks like a different kind of door. I might as well find out. You know, so I lost my echo, so I'm not in any hurry to get back. How far in the game are the sweaty clothes, guys? You know, I got to know where our joke armor set is.
I have to admit that part of me was kind of miffed that apparently it's not in Yarnum. So.
All right. So you rinse and repeat the previous instructions. Drop. Yeah. Okay. Right. I don't know how, after doing the same thing 3 times in a row, I'm already starting to get turned around. Is kind of uncanny. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, that's a light. Okay, there's like a glowy down there. All right. And we want to. Let's see, we head this way. Ignore that. Then once you start rounding the corner. On a flight, we can ambush this guy. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe without the torch, though. I don't know if that matters. Cool. And rip out his spine. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna want gun, and we're gonna want. Yeah, we can't actually... Pretty sure you can't actually backstab them. They just they alert too quickly. Darn it. Yep, not in time. Hack, crush, maim. Okay.
Rip, tear, etc., etc.
Alright, so was it this way?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, that's the right way, I think.
Yeah, I believe it's straight ahead.
This way? Oh, the way I wanted to retrace my steps. Yeah, and this is right. Okay. And... Nope, that is not actually a thing. So I died for nothing. Good to know.
Well, you did get the beast pellet.
True, true.
Which I admit that I have never tried, so... it's back the other way.
But is it one? Okay, so in this case we had... Yeah, you're right. Deeper into town. And we've got the lady who alerts the werewolf. We just run past.
Because nobody's got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, hey.
Here you go.
Yeah. More shards. Cool. And I guess we just run right through and go back to the boss arena.
Yeah.
No reason not to. Okay. Alright, so we want our gun. We got our gun and our sword. There's a poem in there. Alright.
That's true, there's not going to be a bloodstain.
Just trying to figure out what it... I want to say she, because it looks like long hair, but I think it's flayed open skin flapping around.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is.
I should probably, next time, if I get hit by the first part of that again, I need to dash past and try to rouse some of the health back. I haven't as much rain to say as I'm used to.
The Kirk Hammer, especially in the sword version, does seem to have less range than a lot of your other ones.
Yeah. So we'll want to be behind this thing, maybe.
That's probably the safest place.
Yeah, the big telegraphed wind-ups are great.
Right. Yeah, I will admit that when I fought this thing, I generally relied a lot more on sidestepping. But your technique is doing pretty well.
Ah, darn it. Well, I rallied as most weapons. Interesting. Fire. Not great, but...
That said, 200 damage per swat is...
Yeah, I don't want to press when it's close to a... I need reach. Oh, great.
This is the move that I hate.
Right, which is like darn near an instant kill.
Yes, it is very close to an instant kill.
Ah, that's really mean. So it's like a long-range dash grab.
That is exactly what that is.
Very not cool, Bloodborne. I was just praising you too. Okay. That's going to be the risk with trying to parry it, because sometimes when it winds up, it's an attack you can knock down, and sometimes it'll be instant death. Well, I assume you can riposte that too. Otherwise, that'd be really unfair. But yeah. Okay. I hate one-hit kill things with games like this one, because especially when the run is this long, because then it basically just stops you cold from trying to learn. Oh well. Oh, did not mean to fall all the way down there. Oh, well, at least I'm okay. Walk it off. Walk it off. So, yeah, I might as well at least kill this first guy. You know, no reason not to. They're ready to run past everything else. What's up, you? Yeah, 4 hits will do. And it does unlock it. Although, that being said, part of me does want to fight the werewolves, just because I'm not in a whole lot of danger from them, and
getting more shards is never.
Exactly.
I will admit too that part of me wants to sniff a bit haughtily at how spoiled you are, because the threaded cane doesn't have a charged up R2 on the whip version.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas very clearly the Kirkhammer has it for both.
Yeah, and the axe does too. So yeah, I can definitely understand why you'd be a little upset at that.
I'm not upset. It just means that I'm better than you.
You don't have to win anyway.
I don't need 2 R2s. Just 1 will suffice.
There's my echoes.
Yeah, that said, you were doing pretty well for that first section. So I think you're keeping your cool and costing when it telegraphs.
And not hack away immediately, so I can get my this roll off. That's what I need to dodge. So far, so good.
I will say that, and I think I mentioned this to you, but I don't know if I ever said it in the chat or not. One thing I like about Bloodborne is that it really does a fairly good job of trying to make you feel like a hunter. That is to say that it constantly rewards you for finesse and aplomb under stress, more so than Dark Souls, which basically rewarded a lot of dodge rolls. And there really wasn't quite as much an emphasis on parrying or things like that, especially since a lot of bosses you just couldn't parry.
You couldn't parry them, right?
Whereas for this one, the idea that you have this poison spewing monster charging at you, and the proper response actually is to shoot it in the face and static.
Right.
Is actually pretty neat, and I definitely approve of the feel of it.
There we go. I knew I had a safe chance to get that cutscene. Right.
And yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I've kept in Bloodborne as much as I have. Because it's got that feel to it that very few other games can.
Well, it looks like it leaves itself open if you do dodge the grab, though.
Yes.
Oh, did not want to get into that. Was that calm under pressure? expecting. Oh, if it hadn't done its own sidestep thing, that would have been great.
Yeah, you really got this thing up right. Oh wow, that didn't just nothing.
Right. So I need to stick with the serrated, yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch. Oh. But I just healed up, so I might actually survive. Yep. But poison.
Oh.
Okay. I am seriously. I am.
If you had healed, you would have been fine.
I was trying to heal.
No, you rolled.
Well, yeah, because I would have been hit again.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I am ticked at that boss for having a move that almost kills you and then also guarantees poison you.
Right.
So that you die. You know, if you get hit by. I do not like that. So, And it looks like I can do that grab pretty much all the way through phase 2. Yeah, I gotta say, I disagree with you straight up there, P-Bug. Yeah, that is a terrible design for a boss. But we'll be alright.
I will say that other than that, it's a pretty solid one.
Right.
But, yeah, it is unfortunate that it has that one thing that kind of... Honestly, in my opinion, it does kind of taint the entire experience.
Yeah, yeah. Because other than that, I really like it because you have the tough, fast beast enemy, but not so ridiculously huge as a cleric beast. Right. So it feels a lot more intense. You know, it's there in your face a lot more often.
Felix says, I mean, just don't get hit and you'll be good. Yeah. Well, this is a true statement.
That's the thing, it's like you only have to screw up once.
Yeah, I think that, if they kept that move and it was a guaranteed poison but didn't do quite so much damage...
Yeah, exactly.
I think it'd be good, because in that case you would still have the tension of if you don't get any space, you will die from the poison. But it isn't the whelp kind of a spot.
And if they're going to have one-hit kill moves, they need to be easier to dodge.
Right.
Or have a more obvious tell or something.
Yeah, it isn't that much different from the other dash moves that it's got.
Exactly. Okay. Through here. Yeah, at least, and I think, too, if it wasn't quite so far from the bonfire, I wouldn't mind so much. It's a good minute or two run to try it again. At least it's fairly harmless, I'm just waiting for me to screw up on the werewolf and dodge into a flurry of claws and lose my echoes. Right. Speaking of losing my echoes, don't think so. Okay, and I think the entire second phase, I was waiting for it to throw out that long slash again, and I think it stops doing that at that point. It's skill that does your visceral attack damage, right? I might need to raise that a bit.
I don't know, actually. I want to say it's just a play on the weapon that you use, but I don't know.
Ouch. Yeah, the flurry is a lot harder to parry than just the swipe. A trick weapon. You think, too, the Silver Sword would do bonus damage against werewolves. Maybe it does. It did seem like the hammer was a lot weaker.
Yeah, I think that it probably does extra damage.
I am kind of curious to see how Alfred fights, but I know I can beat it because I came that close, on my own. So I know having co-op would make it too easy.
Although I have to say that a lot of your damage comes from for the visceral attacks. That actually is a bit harder if you have an ally.
That's true, because he'd probably just run in there and start hitting it every time I knock her down.
Right.
And her thing. Okay. I think I'm just gonna start. Well, I can't fight that first werewolf if I'm also skipping this guy. We want to do with you. Ooh, oh, that's like nothing. Part of it is that if you just hit with the shockwave, it doesn't do much.
That said, the fact that it does have a shockwave makes it pretty
Yes. That is definitely better than doing 0 damage, because you whiffed.
useful. Right.
Oh, that's not it. Man, that's like 3 times in a row. I'm going to get it right. I think it's because I start going the right way. It's like, oh hey, I want to farm that shard, and then I forget.
Right.
Like so. Okay. Just going through the fog door, I can safely heal.
Right.
If I make it to the fog door.
He's pretty persistent, isn't he?
Yeah, I know I have just enough stamina to get there. There we go. No bad dog. No biscuit. Alright, blood-starved beast. Slake that hunger. Or thirst, I guess. Right. Then usually when you knock it back that far, it'll usually do the long swipe. Not this time. Yep, it did. Oh, but I still got this one. Oh, I thought that played the sound of the visceral attack, but it didn't work.
Right.
Let's pop off. You know it's going to do the... Oh, it didn't do the rush. There it is. So hard to dodge.
Right.
Okay. Oh yeah, better safe than sorry. Okay. Oh, the pillar blocked the cart that time. It should send it in the face too. Yep. Alright. I do like how that last one is so high, it's safe. It tends to be pretty safe to punish. Oh, whoop.
It would have been great if that had actually hit.
Right. It's so little reach with the sword.
Right.
Two full combos. It works. Oh, okay. It still can do the dash. Ah. Damn. I need to get an antidote ready whenever the gauge starts filling up to remove the poison prematurely.
Right.
Because yeah, I just won't have time if I get hit again and then it starts ticking down. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove the extraneous stuff from the belt. A variety of invertebrates. Oh, it's true. I need to remember about the the paper.
Oh yeah, the fire paper.
Yeah. Okay, let's sort through our stash here. So we don't need that, and we don't need that. We do need those, and Molotov just isn't worth it. Well, I guess I'd like to try to get the last hit or something.
That's the thing. It does enough damage that I think to just finish it off safely, it'd probably be a good choice.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing, P-Bug, the fire paper.
Yeah, for my character, the arcane score was low enough. I don't think it would actually help at all. But for yours, with your rating being higher, I think it would. I think it would be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know if your arcane actually factors into that, but it'd be nice if it did.
You'd think it would because it deals with fire and lightning.
True. Okay.
But P-Bug obviously would know better than I would.
Yeah, that's the thing I was kind of curious about. In Dark Souls 2, weapon buffs were purely a multiplier on your weapon's base damage, so that stronger things would get more of a benefit. But in Dark Souls 1, it had its own formula.
Right. Bloodborne, I have no flipping idea.
You know, I could get close enough. Darn. Still got the big hit, but nice.
That's a fair bit of damage.
That hyper armor.
I also like how it just like squishes it down like a whack-a-mole game.
Right, right. I was right. I was right. I started going, hey, wait a minute, I'm actually not going the right way, but I was. And we know to... Actually, it's probably safe to just run past the werewolf while it's being riled up, before it turns red. Also, I do have to say, too, the fact its eyes turn red for that indication is a neat callback to the other games. Mm-hmm. Like, Dark Souls 3 with the Abyss stuff and everything. Yeah, fire paper, alright. Take 5, I think, on East. I was starting to say, what's killing me? Well, what's killing me is the poison.
Right.
But what's yeah, I'll see. Also, I was going with that. Oh man, she just like dashes back or backs up out of the way of that. Arg. Let me rally.
I don't know how to rally him. Yes.
Oh, now I've been into that.
We rallied a little bit.
A little bit back, yeah. Too early.
I have to wonder if you actually can.
I have, but you just have to be in range of it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this uses the same engine as the other Dark Souls games. Something similar too, and it has that same restriction on carrying. So I'm thinking about saving my fire paper for phase 2. That's where I'm really getting annoyed by this thing.
That's probably a safe choice.
That's a cool thing.
Oh, switch here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, aren't you glad you got me?
Okay, that's a fair bit more. Oh, come on. I hit the button to dodge. It didn't work. That's the thing. It's so fast because those grab moves have that priority. Yeah, not liking this boss. Okay, let's see. I think really the main thing is just that I miss so many hits because of the short range on the sword, and the hammer doesn't do any extra damage. I'm just gonna switch back to the axe. As fitting as it is to take down a weird beast of savagery with a silver sword, I think the axe is just a better weapon.
Yeah, we shall see.
So give that a try. That being said, I can't shoot and also extend the axe, so I must be careful how I handle that. And actually having said that, yeah, I just don't think it's going to be that much better. We'll try it once.
Yeah.
We'll try. Oh, yeah, that's one of the main things to avoid in a Souls game, especially when you're streaming it, is getting stuck in that rut where you just kind of bang your head against the wall. Let's at least try something new.
And don't forget too that the problem with using the weapon can be obviated by switching it back and forth.
Yeah, true. Definitely doing more damage against the regular enemies. Always down for getting more blood vials. Yeah, somebody's blowing up my phone over there. Oh, I missed. Oh, was that your phone? Well, oh, 2 shards that time. That must be the rare drop. Lorax, maybe I need to stop and go back and beat on the first try like I did the last guy in the graveyard.
Sometimes just coming back fresh will help out a lot.
Right. I do know next time I stream I'm going to be taking a break and hitting the aqueduct and that stuff that I was going to do at the start of this stream and didn't. But, yeah, so that'll be a nice, kind of way of easing myself back into it. That being said, my problem isn't... I don't think my problem's with the timing and stuff like that. It's just that this boss has one cheap move that I'm having trouble dealing with. And that's just going to take time to, learn the tell and everything. How are we doing? It's about the same. I do love how far back you just launch enemies, especially bosses. Okay, Axe has slightly more reach and slightly more damage in exchange for using up more stamina. So, it's a toss-up. That, people ready? I assume I can buy more of that.
You can't now. You probably should be able to later on.
Then let's get ready to combo. Pretty sure. That's a nice way to start off phase 2. Ah, that was a lousy way to start off phase 2. I said if I get behind a column... There we go. This about 70 more. Oh, there's a phase 3. First time we got in there. What's going to be new this time? Whoa, okay. Oh, and it steadily builds up poison. So basically, for this phase, I pretty much have to visceral attack because you just can't stay close to it. This is really stupid. Just for the record.
Yeah, this is where you always come out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Kind of rely on being yourself out of miles and working.
Got it. Oh, come on.
It's mobility.
That should do it.
There you go.
Stupid boss. I did not like what just happened there. I mean, I did get it on the first try in that phase. So I guess I solved the puzzle and did what I was supposed to do, but man, like if the poison aura wasn't so huge, and if it wasn't even squirrelier in phase 3, you know, because all that stuff put together, I just really don't like it. Woot! I didn't even see that P-Bug was actually advising me not to use the axe. Ah. Okay, so we have that chalice, and I think this is a dead end. So let's see if there's anything here on the sides and stuff. Because I wouldn't be surprised if they snuck a drop with some antidotes in here. How many of those bad boys did I use? Quite a few. Doesn't look like it, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, well. Thank you. Yeah, congrats. Turn to dream. Yeah, it really is just one of those things where, you know, all this stuff put together makes for a very frustrating experience. Like, I really should not have had to burn through all that stuff we did and just, you know, wait for the exact right moments. Of course, missing with all the Molotovs didn't help.
Right.
Welcome home, good. What is it? Very
All right.
well.
So, let's get a bit more vitality. And let's take a look. Is it... what's the button? R3. HP, stamina, heavy weapon attack, whether or not blood tinge. Okay, so there is no stat for visceral attacks. I thought there was for some reason, but
Nah, I didn't.
yeah, I don't know why I thought that. Okay, that being said, I think that strength has definitely been serving us in better stead, and I've finally started noticing the problem with stamina. Let's bump that one and then stop for there. And I have enough left to level up if we need to, with some eating some items. Let's go talk to Gehrman about that chalice, too. You will not believe what I had to do to get this stupid chalice.
Ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the
the old man
times
on fire.
of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Erd Chapel.
Isn't that where we just were? Where the where we're sending NPCs?
Ascend
Oh, where's...
from there.
Odon Chapel.
Yeah, that's, is the cathedral ward. The actual cathedral itself is further on,
Ah, okay. Let's see.
if I understand correctly.
I can dump all the rest of my shards and getting that torch to and getting our flambeau to +3, which I think is doable. Yeah, we started from 50 and we're going to 75. That's pretty good. Now I can always farm werewolves for more shards, you know, off stream too if we need to. Then here, digging the Kirk hammer. I am definitely liking that. And did we get any new gems? I don't think so. Tempering the same with physical attack. Okay. Alrighty. Oh yeah, can we do anything with the... Oh. Anything new here? Yes, going yes. Okay. Thanks, messengers. All right. Well, hey, with another boss under our belt and the flambeau dutifully flared, I think we're going to call that one a stream. Thank you all for watching, giving me advice, and I got some fighting words with P-Bug about Bloodstained Beast, but in the end we pulled through, and I guess we will...
Maintain the mystery for tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be doing something else. So good night, all. I hope to see you then.
Indeed.